My name's Robin Lipetzky. I'm the public defender for Contra Costa County. I'm also here representing the California Public Defenders Association, on whose behalf I have been doing a great deal of work in the bail reform effort. And I want to start out by saying that this report is just a fabulous piece of work. We really commend you for the amount of research that went into this, to the thoroughness of the report, and to the breadth and depth of the analysis that was done. In particular, we as public defenders, of course, see every day the inequities in the current system. Our clients oftentimes are stuck sitting in custody waiting for their cases to be handled in the court system because they cannot afford bail. We also see the effects of the bench using high amounts of bail essentially to take the place of a fair process whereby somebody would be determined whether or not they are a risk to the public rather than just set a high bail to ensure that that person stays in custody without any kind of due process. So what I would like to do is highlight a few of the recommendations that we found particularly informative and important. The first, I think, is the acknowledgement of the folks on the work group that their thinking on this topic evolved as they went through the research. And I think that that's an important point to make, because I do believe that when the public, when members of the justice system, and when the bench really understand where we came from and how we got to this point where we are with our current bail system, that thinking on this topic does tend to evolve and does tend to change. And so I'm very gratified that we saw the focus on the bail industry and the history of the bail industry and how we got to where we are now. I'd also like to highlight the importance of the need for funding for both the courts and the other justice partners to move forward with pretrial reform. I think that's a very important point. We're glad that that was highlighted. Finally, I would like to acknowledge two more things. One, the need for really drafting clear, concise language as we move forward. We look forward to working with the Judicial Council on incorporating all of these recommendations into a piece of legislation that can be easy to understand, easy to implement, and avoid protracted litigation. So we look forward to that. We also would like to focus, as we move forward, on the concerns of perpetuating passive racial bias into the new system so that we can avoid the pitfalls of some of the problems that we have now, where we have a disproportionate impact on racial minorities and socioeconomic impact on folks without means. So with those comments, I'll say thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.